Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of our Football Manager Road to Glory save here with Sunderland. I'm Webby. If you are new to the save, please leave a like down below. A sub would also help me out massively. Today is the final day of the season, everybody. We have done it. We're promoted to the Premier League, 107 points in the table. We've got Brighton coming up in the last game of the season. Let's crack on with the episode. So you last left us out at the Blackpool game, which is a 1-1 draw. We got knocked out of the FA Cup, didn't we, by Huddersfield there. Since then, we've just continued to march on, really. Ricky J. Jones just absolutely destroying the league. He really did. 28 goals in 22 games for Ricky Jade. So I'm coming towards, as I say, the end of the season now, and I'm looking at players that I might want to bring in on permanence and players who I want to re-sign. And of course, one of the big issues, or not even issues, one of the big problems is going to be keeping hold of Costanza and Armini here. Armini is already wanted. You can see the calibre of side that wants him. Crystal Palace, Fulham, Leicester, Watford. So I'm going to be renewing his contract. I think he's got a 32 million release clause in his contract. That is obviously club changing amounts of money, but like I say, I don't want to get rid of him because he really is going to be our main defender in the Premier League. We're going to have to shop around. I'll show you the budgets. They were released in just a sec, but yeah, basically it's been really good. Adam Ida, I'm not 100% sure of him. I like him. I'd like to bring him back. I think his valuation is going to be a little bit too high, so unless Norwich want to get rid of him, or unless we can get him on loan again, I think maybe his time might be done here. Same with Curtis Jones, really. I do absolutely rate him. I think he's a tremendous player, but I just highly doubt whether we'll be able to get him again. I should think Liverpool will want to use him at some stage. So as I say, we've got Brighton coming up. Let's have a look at what budgets the board gave us. So you can see the budget that the board gave us. I'll get rid of my face here down below, but you can see that the budget that the board gave us is 30. It was 30 odd million, 35 million. Now, if we can wiggle this around and get up to 49 million, which I think is a really good amount to rebuild a side. So what I'm aiming for, I think, is going to be like 3 or 4, 5 million, kind of 5 to 10 million. Kind of players, and then a few cheapy 1 or 2 million, and then free youths again, just to keep the ball kind of rolling and ticking over. Now we don't want to get into a situation where this money sort of suddenly starts to evaporate. The wage budget is not huge, it's not massive for that level. I suspect that we are going to be the lowest wage output in the league, in the Premier League, when we get there. It's 466k wages, which is obviously double what we've got now, but it's not huge amounts to be paying for Premier League players. But just looking at the league table here, there's a lot to be happy about. Really delighted about, actually. Back-to-back promotions from the old First Division, from the First Division to the Championship, and then up into the Premier League. You can see Brentford got promoted alongside us, Middlesbrough, West Brom, Derby, and possibly Brighton in the playoff spots there, though we might have something to say with that, and Birmingham have got to play their game as well. In the Premier League, let's just have a look at this. In the Premier Division, you can see that Liverpool won the league there, so they may not keep Curtis Jones, actually. That might make them think that they don't need him. Bodu, who's a wonder kid, got top scorer there. You can see he's pretty decent isn't he? But only 18 goals. So this league isn't that scary. There don't look to be that many new faces on the list here of players. I know it takes a while for the Premier League to develop. So the kind of plan, by the way, relegated Villa are coming down. That is interesting. I'll take a look at their side. Palace look sort of gone, don't they, on 27 points here. Fulham, between Fulham, West Ham and Watford to go down. I think Watford are probably safe by the looks of that on 38 points. There's still a couple of games more to play, of course, in the Premier League, but it does look difficult for Palace and West Ham. So here we are then, everybody. Last game of the season against Brighton. Interesting to see how we get on with this. Brighton are, of course, a good side in the Championship, and our form has been good. It's not been incredible recently, not anything like the massive run of form we had just after Christmas there. So we're going with this team: Curtis Jones over on the left, Adam Idah pressing forward, Ricky J. Jones advance forward up top, Green over on the right, White and Gilmore in the middle, De Silva, Armini, Menji, Costanza and Jack Butland. Jack has done very, very well since he's come in. I think I may have overpaid for him, I think I could have got him a little bit cheaper than we did, although having said that, $500,000 is not exactly big bucks in today's money. Let's submit this team and get to the dressing room. We'll do the end of season review. I may take you through some of the prospects we're looking at, although I might leave it as a surprise till the next episode. We'll ask Glenn Snowden to take the team talk there. Oh yeah, I've been playing on 2Ds in the let's go back to TV here. I was playing on 2D in the in-between games. It's quite nice sometimes to play on 2D, classic 2D. It gives you a sort of top-down view and lets you see the movement of the players. Lamperty plays it in, Butland picks up there. I do feel a lot more confident with Butland in goal than I did with Burge before, and as I say, we sold him for $4 million, so we got a good deal there. Adam Idah done well there. Green over the bar there. So, like I say, again, I'm not sure about this 4-2-4 either. We may need to rethink our strategies in the Premier League, our tactics in the Prem, because I think this 4-2-4 might leave us a little bit too open for my tastes in that division, of course. All the teams around us are going to be just unbelievably good. I know I said that this season when we came up, but in the Premier League it's just a different ball game, really, isn't it? Every player international, paid millions of pounds, of course, a week in their wages, so it is going to be tough. There's no two ways about it. There's no way we're going to be pushing up in that division. It's going to be a fight to stay up, I should think. Armini with a shot over the bar. And so, as I say, we'll do the end of season review, and then, like I say, I'm going to push on today and do my summer signings, which I cannot wait for. I love doing the transfer business in the summer. On this game, Green picks up, drives forward, tackled by Taylor. Taylor away for Brighton, plays it over to Adams. Is that Che Adams? Maybe they picked him up from Southampton. Samuel Alzate, Ben White, still at Brighton. Could be a good pickup for us if Brighton don't go up. Might scout him out, see what he's valued at. Costanza's on a yellow, we've got to be a bit careful about that. Ricky Jade, with his electric pace, tries to play it through to Idah, but the keeper picks up the ball there. Coming into half-time, I'll take a 0-0 here. We're up, it doesn't really matter. You can see 108 points on the board. It would be nice to get into 110 again, wouldn't it? Not quite as good as our 119 points last season, but then again, obviously the teams around us are a lot better in this division. Curtis Jones to Billy Gilmore, lovely stuff. So Ricky J. Jones, rather, with his pace, driving into the box and then slotting it back to Billy Gilmore, who passes it into the back of the net. Let's have a look at this again in 3D. Ricky J. Jones, Billy Gilmore, lovely shot past the keeper there. 1-0 to Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Good time to score as well, coming into half-time now. Let's give the team talk. Go to the dressing room. Media are giving you a Yep. That all sounds good to me. Start the second half. So let's do a bit of... No, we don't really need to do encouragement. Like I say, I just can't wait now to get my teeth stuck into a transfer window. Ricky J. Jones brought down by Cleverly. Is that a penalty? It is. Who's taking the pen? Billy Gilmore is taking the penalty. I wonder if we can get any of our loan signings that we've had all season. I wonder if we can get any of them back. They are wonderkids, these loan signings, so they might be asking a lot of money for them. I feel our option may be better in the summer rather to go for your kind of £1, 2, 3, £4 million players, just your solid players who won't let you down, and then build again from there, if you know what I mean. So have your squad. Curtis Jones scoring. So that's 3-0 to Sunderland against Brighton. That is it. That is all over. All she wrote, done and dusted there. Green flicks it over to Jones. Curtis Jones. I get confused. Curtis Jones and Ricky J. Jones there. But yeah, like I say, I mean, absolutely delighted with this season. No questions asked there. I did say I thought that we could have it in us to do a promotion push with the right signings. Our loan signings like Adam Ida and Curtis Jones, obviously. Ida scoring there. Oh, this is absolutely a romp now, isn't it? Adam Ida scoring there. I wonder if I could get him for like 6 to 8 million, something like that. I would be very, very interested in bringing him in. He is superb. Adam Ida in the pressing forward, the complete forward role. And I'm just a bit worried I might not be able to replace these loans when it comes to the summer with the same level of quality. Well, obviously they won't be the same level of quality, but we may just have to do a bit of wheeler-dealering and see what we can get in. So let's bring Raheem Harper on, and let's bring Ndai on. I played him a bit more. I'm not convinced by Lassine Ndai. I know he was a free pickup, wasn't he? So if we can sell him in the summer, we might do. There might be a lot of players who I brought in on frees just going in the summer. You know, any kind of money that we can get in for those to add to our transfer kitty. So it's coming towards the end of the match there. There it is. Oh, no, they get an attack. Taylor over on the left-hand side. Taylor swings in the cross. Musette, no. White, Lamptey using his pace. I'm not convinced about him in real life, by the way. I think he's good, but I don't think he's good as people make out. He's really just got pace to him, to be honest. He's more of an attacker than a proper fullback in my mind. But they do score, so Welbeck, the old warrior, Danny Welbeck there, scoring for Brighton. So it's 4-1. I'm happy with that. Great way to end the season, the last game of the season there. So let's get to the end of season review here. I think it's this next screen here. Spregia approaching retirement. Oh, that's not great. I don't like that. He's a really, really good coach. Only 65 and getting retirement. Going to retire from football. I wonder if we could have a word with him about that. I don't like that. It's difficult to replace a coach of that level. Having said that, though, it should be a bit easier now that we're in the Premier League. So here it is, end of season review, the new arrivals. There we go. So Harvey White obviously picked up the best new arrival. He was really, really good for us. I wasn't playing him right at the start of the season, but I started to play him now. I wonder when his actual contract with Spurs is up, 2025. That is a real shame, and he's got no release clause on his contract there. Such a shame, that really. Would have loved to have bring him in. Ricky J. Jones got the actual signing of the season. I believe that's what this little star means. He has been absolutely tremendous for us. He really, really has. Like I say, he got 27 goals in 21 appearances for us, and his valuation 9.75 million. What a piece of business that was for us. Armini and Butland up there, nice to see, and then the rest follow up. I'm not sure about Raheem Harper. He's not impressed me this season, and to be fair, I think we overpaid for him. His valuation is above now what we paid for him, but I may be looking to move him on It just depends if there's any interest for him in the summer. And of course, Adam Ida there, I would love to bring him in. Season's results. So there you can see 110 points. I'm very, very happy with that, of course. Moments to remember. I like this, but it does go on a bit. Biggest win, 8-0 against Huddersfield. And then, of course, they beat us in the FA Cup, which was a little bit annoying. And then 4-1 against Birmingham, which was a match to remember. I can't disagree with that. That was a brilliant victory, that was. And then goal of the season is Andre Green. I think Green's been pleasing this season as well. The finances, our finances, we all know that they've improved massively since we've taken over and since the consortium takeover there. That's our team of the year. Lee Burge still in goal there. That is a good looking side, isn't it? Pleased with that side. And then history in the making finish. That is excellent. So there we go. End of the season review for you there. So I hope you've enjoyed that episode there, everybody. I'm not going to show you my transfer targets. Let's leave it as a surprise for next season, when and if I manage to bring some of them in. Thanks very much for watching, everybody, and have a lovely rest of your day.